We highly recommend playing Kathy Rain before Kathy Rain 2. Do you want to see a recap? Yes. Let's go for it. I just want to see what they have.
In 1995, my grandfather died in Conwell Springs, my hometown. I returned for the funeral after being away since childhood.
Yes?
I learned that my grandpa had been investigating strange occurrences surrounding a mysterious presence in the forest. However, something happened to him in the woods, putting him in a vegetative state for over a decade.
Okay, so this can go down a little bit. Hang on. It's very annoying, but I have to do this a certain way for the audio to work. All right, let's try this.
To solve this mystery, I teamed up with Eileen Summers, my college roommate.
A little bit more.
A Christian nerd and a biker badass. It was a match made in heaven.
Okay, so the voice acting is like going a little bit higher than what I would like it to.
A local church turned out to harbor a secret cult worshiping the malevolence in the woods, referring to it as the Old God. An endangered hallucinogenic flower, the red scythe, was somehow connected to the Old God's power. As we came closer to the truth, a servant of the Old God made himself known in dreams and visions, the Crimson One, a scheming trickster.
The voice is slightly different. Does anyone else notice
Things
that?
came to a head when the priest of the corrupt church, Isaac Price, abducted Eileen, intending to offer her to the Old God. I managed to track them down and have Isaac thrown in jail, but Eileen was in a catatonic state and was about to suffer the same fate as my grandfather. I continued alone and found my way into a great field of red scythes in the depths of the forest. Greeted by the Crimson One, I descended into the Old God's bizarre realm, a place straddling the line between the physical and the otherworldly. The powers of that place tried to break me. My past trauma was manifested and turned against me, including my shadow, an evil doppelganger.
If the 3.0 rumor is wrong, then you're gonna blame Mayor Murray. Alright. Bet.
I defeated these foes and emerged back into the real world. As I left Conwell Woods, I set the flowers ablaze to eradicate the evil at its root. In my absence, Isaac Price took the coward's way out in his jail cell.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
When I returned, Eileen had awoken. She was safe.
I don't think I
It was
blurred
time
that
for us both to go back home.
in the old episodes. I should probably go back and do that. I should probably blur that image that was just on screen. I forgot to do that. Game is intended for mature. Yes. Your discretion is advised. May 20th, 1998, day 1. I don't remember what year the first game took place, so that means nothing to me. You don't really remember the original Vice? That's fair. It has been a while since we
We're
played.
closed.
I think it's similar. It's just a bit different. I guess she's older.
Fuck's sake.
She looks a lot different too, which is fun. Her hair is dyed.
Hey, kid.
Oh, Lucas.
Gee, what happened to you? Looks like somebody's been through the ringer.
You should mind your own business, old man, before I bring up your ex-wife.
Hey now, I'm just looking out for a former student of mine. And you're always my business.
Oh, I bet I am. That's the only way a has-been like you could ever stay relevant.
Ha! Yeah, that must be it. Now, you gonna invite me in and just let me stand here like an asshole?
Fine, come in then.
I'm sorry.
You want some coffee?
on
I
top
got
of where
enough
they were
ulcers, thank you
standing.
very much. That brew you make is rancid.
Oh, I did that on purpose. I wanted to do detective work, not dumb chores like some airbrained secretary.
Feigning incompetence, huh? Clever move.
I guess so. I just wish that shrewdness of mine could make me some money.
There's my segue. Did you hear the news on the soothsayer?
I never took you for a sucker, Lucas. This is Cassidy. There's no way that reward is legit.
You're wrong. Mayor Adams is different. He's the real deal.
And you know this how exactly?
Well, because it just so happens that I was hired to find dirt on the guy. I got nada. Zip. He's a total Boy Scout.
Whatever. We're still talking about a serial killer. Do I look suicidal to you?
Kinda. You passed out at noon, stinking of booze, and that eviction notice hanging over your head isn't doing you any favors.
That's none of your concern. I'm handling it. I just need a goddamn case. A normal case. Free of homicidal maniacs.
Don't know what to tell you, kid. Things are looking kinda dry on that front, you dig?
Oh, God. Please don't try to sound hip, Lucas. Your Dick Tracy imitation is cringeworthy enough.
I suppose you could always pawn off that bike of yours. Buy you
Yeah.
another month or two.
Not a chance.
Tell him, Mildred. Lose the Catmobile? I'd rather chop off my left tit.
I may be a has-been, but I'm fairly sure that self-mutilation won't do you much good. A couple $100K, on the other hand.
I love money just as much as the next girl, but, I mean, this isn't just a long shot. It's about as likely as Mildred turning vegan and taking up juggling.
Come on, one more case, for old time's sake. 50-50 split. How could anyone beat my rugged charm and your youthful vigor?
Lucas, we both know you're about as charming as a clown at a funeral. And the last time I saw my vigor was 3 tequila bottles ago.
All right. I know what I'm beating. I'll drop it.
Look, thanks for the tip. I might actually take a shot at that bounty, but you need to accept that we're not a team anymore. We had a good run, but I have my own thing going. Look, see? My name is on the frosted glass and everything.
I can respect that. You're not allergic to a little quid pro quo from time to time, though, are you?
Now, that I can do. That's how the world works anyway. It's all just an endless circle jerk of quid pro fucking quo.
I don't quite see things that way, but my door is always open if you'd like to discuss the case.
Sure. May the best woman win.
You telling me I'd look good in a dress? Later, kid.
Heck
Bye,
yeah, you
Lucas.
would. The soothsayer.
Well, it's not like I have anything better to do. I should have information on the soothsayer somewhere in this room.
Ooh, cute.
Cassidy's first and only serial killer. The only thing standing between me and a massive payday.
So is Cassidy the place we're in? So we got an article, answering machine, phone book, safe, fan. Yeah, Cassidy's place
The
we're
city
in.
we're in, unfortunately.
Okay. Camera, stuck drawer. Laminator, certificate, living area. Ooh, radio, outside, cat tree. Unpaid bills just lying on the floor. Okay. Bottle of tequila, classy. Okay. So let's try the
An
pinned
article in the Chicago Tribune about the Whitmore affair. My big breakthrough case last year. I've been meaning to get it framed, but I've been too busy with important things. You know, like drinking alone. Just outdated casework. Can't bring myself to take them down.
So where will we have information on current soothsayer?
Cassidy's first and only serial killer. The only thing standing between me and a massive payday.
You said there should be something in the room that tells us about this? Lampy? Spice rack, dirty dishes, oven, coffee maker, mirror, makeup brush, office, photo, helmet, bike tools, junk box, bed, lava lamp.
Yeah, I figured the room needed some extra groove.
Turn it on! Posters, scarf, handbag, more alcohol.
How's it hanging, Lampy? My walk-in closet. It's a real mess in there. I'd better not open the door, or I'd risk spilling all sorts of shit out here.
You live in the city and you have a walk-in closet.
I better...
Okay. Oh, we're looking at the postcard.
A postcard left by Jimmy Cochran, that strange old geezer I met at a mental institution a few years ago. He was discharged a year after we met, and for some reason he seems to think I had something to do with it.
Okay. I don't think there's anything in here but the Soothsayer. There is a radio,
My
though.
radio, with a built-in cassette player. I prefer the quiet right now.
Okay, we have a cassette player. Nice to know.
I should grab this in case I need to snap some shots.
Nice. Up at the
That cranky drawer is stuck good. I know Eileen had some magic trick to get it open. Too bad she's not around.
Where is she? Where is Eileen?
The yellow pages. Handy for looking up people and
Oh my
businesses.
gosh. The yellow pages, guys.
Huh. I wish it was that easy.
The yellow pages, guys. Try to wrap up the case before it began. I got an achievement.
Thankfully, I don't need to make any calls right now. Every time I pick that thing up, I pray there's still a dial tone.
Ah, okay. But yeah, I just got an achievement for trying to look up the Soothsayer
All
in the
this
phone book.
gumshoe has left to pawn is her dignity. Various reference book. My biggest fan, as depressing as that is.
Interact with the kitty. You're so right. I do need to go pet the kitty.
Who's the best fluff ball?
Oh,
Couldn't agree more.
kitty. Good
Plotting
kitty.
world domination as usual, Mildred? I better get those pets in then.
Oh, it's so cute.
Mildred's abode.
Oh,
I've already caught myself a little serial killer, haven't I?
oh, they're the cutest
Your
cat in the
secret's
world.
safe with me.
Oh, couldn't keep your hands off of your favorite fluff ball serial stroker achievement. I want to look outside.
Nothing out there but a brick wall and a bucket load of
Show me
misery.
what it looks like. Okay. What about the newspaper? Maybe there's something in the newspaper about the Soothsayer.
Yeah. Maybe there's something about the killings in these papers.
I feel old. The yellow pages were my childhood. We used them too in our small town, I think.
All right. I found a few interesting articles about the most recent
When I
murder.
was like really like young. Okay. Wednesday, May 13th, 1998. Cassie serial killer hits high profile victim. Soothsayer targets best-selling author. At age 49, the one and only Deborah Sinclair was tragically taken from us. She was stabbed to death on May 8th in her iconic cabin. Why is it an iconic cabin? The chilling signature mirror left on scene made it clear that she had become yet another Soothsayer victim. Okay, so did the lights just flicker? Am I crazy? They leave, mirrors behind. Oh my gosh. Look at these old ads. Pest control experts. Grand opening Marnie's. Open 24 hours a day. Camping, hiking, cycling, fishing. Cute. Okay. We're told by sources in the Cassidy Police Department that there was no sign of break-in and no items of value were stolen. The cause of death came as no surprise, acute blood loss caused by a sharp force trauma. The circumstances surrounding this crime are strikingly similar to the original casualty of the soothsayer Rose Taylor, also a middle-aged woman stabbed to death in her home. This makes 5 victims in 3 months, and the lack of results on the case is starting to anger the citizens of Cassidy. Mayor Adams gave the following statement on May 11th. I'll be the first to admit that I hope to see swifter progress concerning these killings. Plan to evaluate more radical measures in the coming weeks. The chief of police had no comment. Okay. There is a dock strike. The city docks remain silent as workers' strike enters week 3. Talks between union leaders and management have stalled, causing significant disruptions to trade on the Mississippi. Science fair winners. Nice. The only remaining active mine in the greater Cassidy area ceased its operations, marking the end of an era. One cannot help but wonder if the city of Gleam will be able to find a new identity to fill the void that is most lucrative industry left behind. Oh wait, is there another page? Mural? Aww. Renowned muralist Rivera. Latest masterpiece finally adorns the city center, weaving a visual narrative of resilience, aspiration, and hope. Who is this? Oh, is that the victim? Power outage last night? Oh. Okay, so power outage maybe could have something to do with the killer as well, since it happened the night of the murder. The famous writer's life has met an abrupt end. This is the 9th? Saturday night? May 9th? And then this is... Oh shoot. No, I didn't want to...
Alright, I think that's everything I've got on Deborah in here.
I don't want to...
When I'm ready to leave, I should be able to learn more about the other victims at the library.
I wanted to go back a page. Let me open it again. So this was Wednesday, May 19th. Or 13th. Oh my gosh. On May 8th. Okay. We are devastated to report. So there was 2 articles about this murder. One article on the 9th and one article on the 13th. There's also a historic statue that's been vandalized. Alright. We are devastated to report that the 5th victim of the soothsayer was none other than acclaimed author Deborah Sinclair, one of the most recognized faces of Cassidy. Loyal readers of Sinclair may realize that the previous victim, Jane Doe, was slain on the publication anniversary of Storm Chaser, one of Sinclair's classic novels. Oh. Interesting. A simple coincidence, or do these murders have deeper connection to the author? The murder occurred in Sinclair's famous writer's retreat near the border of the national park. The National Park Service, NPS, was first on the site and is currently in control of the crime scene. As the NPS is hard to say, lacks the necessary training and resources to conduct murder investigations, we should expect that the crime scene will soon be handed over to the Soothsayer Task Force at KPD. There is a Soothsayer Task Force. Hello. For now, the body has been transported to a city morgue awaiting clearance for pathological examination. Chief Ranger Samuel Walker had the following comment. We're still establishing all of the facts surrounding this crime. Please be patient. We all want to do right by Deborah. Deborah Sinclair was a longtime friend of the Gazette and led a prolific life with more than 30 novels. 30! Wow. On the sad day, we mourn the loss of a cultural icon, and we pray that her death will be the last of the hands of the vile soothsayer. Okay. So I guess we leave. We gotta pet the kitty before we leave, though. And then we can leave.
Looking for something to pounce on?
Bye, kitty!
Oh, I bet.
Don't murder too many rats and birds while I'm gone. Oh, we're just literally just going straight to the library. Cool. Cassidy to me is like a last name. And I just keep thinking that Cassidy is like a police last name. But anyway.
No thanks. Ballet is not my kind of scene.
Umbrellas, plant, map. Let's look at the map.
So apparently if there's a fire, I'm supposed to run through those gigantic double doors 10 feet away. Phew, I'm saved.
Nice.
A plaque with some prominent donors. Interestingly, Deborah Sinclair is listed here.
Okay. Post office?
Hi, I need
In
some
the
help,
library?
please.
Of course. How can I be of assistance?
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
Quite a bit. Do you have a more specific line of inquiry?
What do you know about the murder? What kind of books did she write? Was Deborah a popular author? Well, yes. What do you know about Deborah's private life? Can I ask all of these? All of the above?
What kind of books did Deborah write?
She dabbled in many different genres over the years, but her main bulk of work could probably be defined as horror, mystery, or a combination of the two. Afflicted, Dead Ends Meet, and the Jenny Payne trilogy are some of her most well-known titles.
I like Dead Ends
okay.
Meet. It's a
Was
good
she working
title.
on a new book when she died?
I believe so, yes. But I don't have any details to share.
Was this not the voice actor for the priest? By the way, like they sound the same. It's been a while since I heard it, but it sounds similar.
Was Deborah a popular author?
Oh, yes. Even before her death. Afterwards, her popularity has reached astronomical levels.
I can imagine. Borrowing one of her books now is out of the question, right?
Correct. 6 months wait minimum.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, that's popular. Okay.
What do you know about Deborah's private life?
She had quite an interesting life. Adopted as a child, and her adoptive father, Sebastian Willis Sinclair, was an accomplished author in his own right. Deborah's birth mother was a young homeless woman, and her father was a Native American. Deborah spent much of her life trying to track down her biological father, unsuccessfully. Perhaps in some part due to her roots, Deborah's books have often contained subject matter inspired by Native American religion. She was childless and unmarried when she passed away. Rumors say she was gay, but God knows tabloids are quick to jump to conclusions. I don't think she ever clarified that matter to the public. If you are curious to learn more, I would highly recommend her acclaimed autobiography, Unbound.
Oh, I might check that out. Thanks for the information.
Okay, and I guess we will ask the top one, but I'm gonna assume he knows nothing.
What do you know about the murder?
I believe she was killed at her writer's retreat, stabbed to death. The police say the MO was similar to the other victims, with the shattered mirror and all that.
Where's this writer's retreat located exactly?
There's an area called Bear Creek, just on the border of the national park. Sinclair owned a small cabin there.
All right, got it. That's a decent
What
drive.
is this guy's name?
I think I'll head out there tomorrow.
Who is this that we're talking to? I know it's the librarian, but like, do they have a
Thanks.
name or?
Very well.
No, just librarian. Hello? Uh-oh, we're stuck in the loading.
One more thing.
Yes?
I'm looking to find some information on the soothsayer.
Ah. Quite a few people have taken an interest in that case lately.
That's so. Well, I'm not scared of a little competition. So, you got anything for me?
Yes. I would direct you to the microfilm viewer at the end of the hall. We have full scans of all of the major newspapers dating all the way back to the 50s.
Perfect. I should be able to browse those for some articles about the murders.
Indeed. If I may ask, what is your own interest in the case?
You probably heard there's a reward, right? I'm a PI, and money is tight, so...
I see. I suppose we each have our own ways to make a living.
Alright, now I'm
Thanks.
done.
I'll come back if I have more questions.
How do I
Very
take
well.
out that book
Good
that
luck.
he mentioned? Also, what's with the post
You can
office
rent one of
boxes?
those if you lack a fixed address. Let's hope things don't come to that. A bunch of magazines. Mostly celebrity gossip, it looks like.
Can I... Oh, I can, okay. I just want to keep walking right now. Ooh, there's a computer. Nice. What was the... Unbound, I think they said it was called? Yes. Unavailable. Oh. Deborah Sinclair's long-awaited autobiography outlines the author's tumultuous life and rise to worldwide prominence. But it's unavailable. Well...
It's one of those
Microfilm.
advanced microfilm viewers. I'll need to insert a microfilm to use that. Microfilms containing images of scanned newspapers. They're organized by calendar date.
Okay, so we're probably gonna need to...
If I need a book, I should use the computer.
Okay. Well, what do I do now? Because the book is unavailable. Can I talk to this person? No. It was 6-month wait for all the other books, and this one says unavailable. So do I talk to the guy again? Ask about the book?
One more thing.
Yes?
We can ask about things. That's new.
Can I pick?
Sure.
What do you know?
She had quite an Deborah's birth mother was perhaps in some part. She was childless and unmarried when she passed away. If you are curious to learn more, I would...
It's
Oh, I might
called
check that out.
Unbound.
What kind?
She dabbled in Afflicted, Dead Ends Meet, and the Jenny Payne
I guess I
trilogy
look for
are some of her
these?
most well-known titles.
Huh, okay.
I believe so.
Do I look for those books? I
Thanks.
mean, they
Very
said
well.
6 months wait, but do I search them up anyway? Mayhaps. So I'm not sure what else to look up. Oh, that's not how you spell that. AFFLICTED. Unavailable. Amazing. Amazing. Unavailable. Oh yeah, it's a trilogy. All unavailable. Amazing. Yippee! What do I do now? Can I go into the background at all?
If I need... Some local hero from the Civil War, I think? Well, either that or Beethoven. That guy gets around.
I don't think there's anything I can click in the background. Okay, so what do I do now? Did they give me any other clue? No, but it's gray.
Not yet. I'll focus on research today and head to the murder scenes tomorrow.
Okay. So there got to be something I can do here research-wise, then. So maybe I can ask him about...
I don't see a reason to show him those. I'm sure he knows more about Deborah Sinclair than me.
Bro, I don't know. It also
One more
loves
thing.
to
Yes?
load.
I don't see a reason.
I don't know what to ask.
I'm looking to...
Ah,
That's so. Well, I'm not...
yes. I would direct you to the microfilm viewer at the end of the hall. We have full scans of all of the major newspapers dating all the way back to the 50s.
Perfect. I should be able to browse those for some articles about the murders.
Indeed. If I may ask, I see.
So yeah, I'm supposed to... But I clicked on that
Thanks.
and it didn't
Very well.
do anything, really. How do I browse the murders? Oh, there's people here now. Hello? There weren't people before. Oh, maybe looking at the calendar? Is that what I do?
Okay, let's see here. It would take ages to look through all the microfilms since the killings began. So maybe I can figure out on what date the murder prior to Deborah's occurred. Hopefully I can deduce the date of the previous murder from the articles I picked up at the office. When I have a good date written down, I can view the
Are you kidding?
corresponding microfilm and look for useful information.
Girl. How the heck am I supposed to do that?
I should close my notebook first.
Should you? how am I supposed to detect when the others occurred? Circumstances surrounding this crime are striking similar to Rose Taylor. Can I look up that name? How am I supposed to know when Rose Taylor was murdered? Soothsayer Task Force. Loyal readers of Sinclair may realize that the previous victim was slain on the publication anniversary. Oh. Storm Chaser. Okay. We use the computer. Okay, big brain. We use the computer. And we look up Storm Chaser. I can't type. April 25th, 1987. So it was the anniversary. So April, what did I say? April... Oh my gosh, I already forget. April what? Is it 25th? Yes. 1988. April 25th.
All right, I've got a date written down. I can use that to find the corresponding microfilm.
Okay.
Yeah, this date should be good. I'll search through a week or so of microfilm, starting from the date I've written down. Hopefully I can find some useful information on the previous victim.
I think that we should also look up this Rose Taylor person.
Yes, there we go. I'll have these printed.
So I think that would also give us more data and research, but... Just my thoughts.
All right, rinse and repeat. I should try to determine the previous microfilm date based on the information in these new pages.
Okay.
That way I can make my way back from article to article, victim to victim, until I get all the way to the first murder.
Cool.
Let's see here.
All right, let's do this, guys. The infamous soothsayer has cranked up the heat on his killing spree at the latest victim. As the latest victim, a young woman in her early 20s was determined to have been brutally burned alive on Constance Hill. The death occurred on the night of April 25th. Indeed. Due to the state of remains, Jane Doe's identity has been difficult to ascertain. Despite indications of dental work on the corpse, there were no matching dental records anywhere in the city, leading police to believe that the woman was not a local. The lack of a struggle could mean that the victim was incapacitated, but the condition of the body gives little clarity on that matter. Picking a public site like this was a risky proposition for the soothsayer, but he may have banked on the fact that distant witnesses would assume that the fire came from a nearby fire pit. Mayor Adams offered this comment: as pleasant as it is, I may ask you to be patient. Let Ed Cassidy, Chief of Police Edgar Mitchell Brown, and his team do their job. KPD has my full confidence in this matter, and City Hall stands vigilant to assist in any way we can. For our extensive coverage of the previous victim, Deacon Townsend, see issue 842. Okay, so maybe... oh, we gotta find 842. Okay. We do have an ad soon. I don't know if I can read all of this before the ad break. So, Wednesday, Monday. So it seems like it gets posted or published every Wednesday and Monday, I think. Let me just cross-reference.
I know where Constance Hill is, but that's a fair distance from the city. Better save it for tomorrow. For now, I'll put Jane Doe on hold and see what I can find about the previous murder victim.
Nice. Oops, no, that's not the one I wanted. Yes, Deborah. Saturday and Wednesday. Oh, it's not consistent. Arr. Wednesday was... Does it say what issue this is? It doesn't. Come on. Why not? Okay. Well, we're gonna have to leave it there. We have ads in 30 seconds. So. Issue 845. Wednesday. And then this isn't an issue. Weekly news. Okay. This is the Cassidy Sun. This is the Cassidy Gazette. Okay. And this is the Cassidy Tribune. I'm going to assume that 842 is going to be 3 weeks before this one. 44, 43, 42. Okay. Wednesday. 29 is 845, 844, 843, 842.
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
I grabbed a
Okay,
little snap.
let's have a look.
Okay. Issue 842. We're sad to report that a third member of our community has been taken by the so-called soothsayer who appears to be Cassidy's first serial killer. The victim's name was Bennett Townsend, age 51. Our sources say that his death occurred on April 3rd and that Townsend was likely murdered in a staged suicide. Oof. Townsend served as a deacon at the King of Kings Catholic Church, an old congregation dating back to the early 1900s. He was a beloved figure in the community, well known for his voluntary work. Is this a name? Reverend Hugh Winters, the pastor of the King of Kings, had the following to say: "My heart aches for Ben's soul and everything he had left to give to the world, but I take some comfort in the fact that he is with the Lord now. And for that, the person or persons who did this to my friend know that there will be a reckoning. Murder is a sin most vile, and God sees all." The King of Kings remains open as a crime occurred in the adjacent rectory building. However, the rectory will remain under lock and key until properly concentrated? I don't know that word. If you know what this word is in the chat, let me know. I don't know what that word is. The Lone Star? Why is this, like, gray? I guess this is, like, the most important, so everything else is gray. King's Bed! 20th anniversary sale. Western theme amusement park. Built on an old mining site? Maybe revived and modernized? That is literally how a horror game starts, my guy. Interesting. Hey, Naiko! This is the word. CONSECRATED. I put it in chat, but it's such an effort to tab out. You're back with news? You have news? Or are you saying you're back with news because there's news on the screen? But yeah, it's CONSECRATED. Big news. Huge news! What's the huge news? I'm waiting. I'm sat, Naiko. What is it? I want to know. What is it, Naiko? This sounds so exciting. I'm gonna have to look up this word, actually. I'll get Google to say it to me. C-O-N-C, no S-E-R, consecrated. Consecrated?
Consecrated.
Having been made or declared sacred. Okay. So it's kind of like... What's the word? Like using holy water. It's kind of like... blessing it, I guess? That's not really the word I'm thinking of, but like... Yeah. Having been made declared sacred or... Sacred, dedicate formally to divine purpose. Okay, that makes more sense. Just until it's sacred again and not an unholy place. This must be a lot of news because Naiko is still typing, it seems. So, soothsayer linked to 3 murders, serial killer on the loose. 3 killings in 2 months, connected by 4 bodying. Why is reading hard? Why is English...
Foreboding.
Foreboding. Fearful apprehension, a feeling that something bad will happen. Okay. Foreboding?
Foreboding.
Connected by foreboding signature. Which is the mirror, I would assume. Deacon Benedict Townsend, age 51, was found dead early on April 4th in the rectory of the King of Kings Catholic Church. The cause of death was determined to be hanging, but suicide has been ruled out by KPD. An anonymous police source had the following to say: somebody else was involved. The positioning of the body and other logistics don't add up if he was alone. This scenario is eerily similar to that of Eric Holloway, the postman who met his demise on that ominous full moon night last month. Old. I don't think I need to write this down, but I am. So this is April. I just need to write down full moon. What's the month? Is it March? April? Yeah. I will get to you, Naiko. One moment. Full moon last month. His death was initially treated as a suicide, but later revised to homicide. Now the Gazette brings you the exclusive scoop. Both of these killings, as well as the brutal stabbing of Nurse Rose Taylor back in February. I was waiting for this. Rose Taylor. February. Are linked by an object left at the scene, a shattered obsidian mirror. What are all these big words? Colloquially referred to as a scrying mirror. These mirrors have been used since ancient times to see the future or communicate with the spirit world. Does the soothsayer responsible for these murders have a religious motive? Our source continues. It's a signature. The killer is no hack. He hasn't left any other forensic evidence that can be traced back to him, so the mirror has to be deliberate. Townsend was a well-liked figure in the community, known for his charity work and a longtime member of the church. Cassidy Chief of Police Edgar Mitchell Brown gave the following comment: "We are not classifying these homicides as serial offenses at the time, but trust that we have our finest on the case. We urge our readers to demand that Mitchell Brown recognizes that the citizens of Cassidy have been cursed with the first serial killer in recorded history." Okay, so we have... We don't have a date for Rose Taylor, but we know it's in February, so... Are you gonna write down Rose Taylor as well? Oh, we're writing down a lot.
Okay.
Oh, we're not
I'll
writing
make sure
down
to
Rose.
look into that church later and maybe find the address. For now, let's move on to victim number 2.
So it seems like Rose Taylor was victim 1. Alright. Big, huge news. Lore. The house you're currently living in, more apartment, but it's 2-story, has been here for over 17 years. Wow. Today the house right now next to us is now free to move into. We're taking the opportunity to claim as ours to move in. So this is exciting, right? So you're moving only just to the house next door, which means you don't have to go very far. You don't have to change schools. You don't have to lift up your whole entire life very far. I do recall you saying you having issues with your house in Shadow's chat. Something about a window specifically. And probably other issues that I don't recall. So I think that this is exciting news. It is very exciting. Yay! Congratulations, thank you. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, Naiko. That's amazing. That is amazing. Alright, so full moon in March. Amazing. It's gonna be the hardest
I'm on
change.
the right track with this date.
That's fair.
But I think I've got the full moon and the new moon confused.
Oh. It gotta be empty. My bad.
Yes, this should be the right date. Let's see here.
Ooh, we got a photo. Nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's gonna be... Moving is definitely a big change, especially if you've been there for 17 years. It is a new house still at the end of the day. You're still moving, and you do have to kind of uplift your whole entire life and your memories and the nostalgia and everything. It's not always the easiest thing to do. But I'm excited that you get to get it. Hopefully, but this house is in a better shape than the current one. I'm excited for you, Naiko. It's amazing. Does my camera need to be somewhere else? You can let me know if I should move it, because I feel like it's always blocking something. Initially reported as a suicide, the death of Eric. Also, this is a good point for me to double check that I have, like, mature audience on right now. I feel like I should have did it automatically, that it's a mature game, but where do I change that? Did they take that away? Content. Gambling, mature rated game. I can't, games that are rated mature or less suitable for a younger audience. Why can't I select that off? I can't select that it's a mature game. Do I just do violent graphic depictions? I guess. Oh, I can select multiple. Okay. Significant profanity. I have no idea if there's gambling. I know there was drugs in the last one, in the last game, so I'm just gonna select it just in case. I don't think there was any sexual themes, so I'll leave it for now, but yeah. I thought that this game would just be mature rated anyway on Twitch, but apparently it's not, so, oh my gosh. I have to go down here and do this, or the audio won't work. Okay. Okay. Since this public death occurred, multiple reliable witnesses have come forward claiming that the victim was pushed off the roof at the building. 4 Verdant Street. Okay, we're probably gonna have to go there as well. However, there are no detailed descriptions of the perpetrator, likely due to the limited illumination of the roof area at night. Holloway led a quiet and simple life, working as a mailman for the city, and is said to have been well liked by his peers. However, there are unverified reports of mental health problems related to the death of his fiancée last year. Interesting. Police sources told us that there are links to the brutal motel stabbing of Nurse Rose Taylor on Statehood Day. Statehood Day. Where'd my pen go? But we're reluctant to share further details. On Thursday, March 12th at 8 p.m., a 32-year-old man leapt from the roof of a 4-story building at Verdant Street, instantly dying on the pavement below, making a grisly spectacle of neighbors and bystanders alike. Friends and neighbors claim that the victim has struggled with death of his girlfriend, fiance, but no note. Okay. Events like this reiterate that mental health and grief counseling should be a national concern, with more resources available for vulnerable people in crisis. If you or anyone you know is having these thoughts, you can reach the national hotline. This literally goes for anyone in my chat as well. I am a huge mental health, disability, LGBTQ advocator. I advocate for this stuff. Take care of yourself, however that looks like for you. That is the #1 rule in the Be Kind handbook. Be kind to yourself, chat.
Eric's address isn't too far away, but I should learn all I can here before I visit any of the crime scenes. Coming up last, the very first victim of the soothsayer.
Okay. No, I don't want to go to the computer. Where am I going? Stop that. Okay, so I don't even know what I wrote down, bro. That's what I wrote down. Found it. You know Valentine's Day is on a Saturday this year?
This should be the right date. Let's see here.
Speaking of, I just thought about that because I seen it in the chat, or the calendar. But me and Kay, local Kay, I don't actually know Kay's handle, but I'm gonna grab it. Please hold. I will find it. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Me and Kay are doing Valentine's for Palestine. Oops, why is there a space? Valentine's for Palestine. Saturday, February 14th. Why is there... Hello? There we go. I was gonna say, why is there still a space? But we're doing Valentine's for Palestine Saturday, February 14th. There hasn't been a time established yet, but we were talking about what we're gonna do and how we're gonna raise money. We're gonna set up a Tiltify account between the two of us. And she's gonna help me set it all up and everything. So mark your calendars, because we are gonna be streaming together Valentine's Day. Okay. I just wanted to mention that. I'm gonna try to hype us up as much as I can. Alright, more about Rose. A brutal stabbing occurred at Azure Sky Motel on February 5th, and their sources say that there is an occult angle to the killing, with some sort of artifact left on the scene. The husband of the victim was briefly detained but released a day later. Law enforcement claims that he remains a person of interest, however, and confirmed that the cause of death was multiple stabs. Yes. Smoking, bad for you. It's so bizarre to me. Like, they didn't realize how bad smoking was for you. There were so many smoking ads in the 90s, 80s, 70s. Anyway. It's crazy to me every time I see a smoking ad. Please buy this product. On February 7th, Rose Amanda Taylor, age 47, was found dead by Robert Tibbett, the owner of the Azure Sky Motel. Taylor has been stabbed to death by an unknown perpetrator. So was Robert also dead? No. Why were they found dead by Robert? Blood everywhere, like butcher room. Tippett says wide-eyed and continues to emphasize that the town is going to hell and you could go ahead and print that. Cool. Neighbors report hearing a commotion from the room, but that was apparently a regular occurrence, so no one went to investigate. Taylor is survived by her husband and 2 children who have declined a request to be interviewed. The husband was briefly detained but is no longer considered a suspect. If you have any information about the murder of Rose Taylor, please contact the Cassidy Police Department at this number. That is a lot of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 2 numbers too many. I guess they don't want it to be an actual number by accident, I guess. You remember a very old cartoon commercial that has a commercial like this? Ads back in the day were crazy.
All right, that should be everything on the microfilms. I think I'll continue to focus on gathering information today and then head to each of the murder sites tomorrow.
Cool. Collected all of the newspaper articles. If you need help with what to do next, try opening your notebook and query your active tasks. What does query mean? So many words that Andy doesn't know. Query.
Query.
I still don't really understand how to make it or say it, use it in context. Oh, there was an old cartoon commercial that told kids smoking was bad. That's good.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the 4th soothsayer victim?
Apart from Deborah Sinclair, I can't offer much insight on the soothsayer victims.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Not much, unfortunately. They're not within my area of expertise.
Do you know anything about the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not familiar with that church.
Do you know where it
sorry.
is? Can you tell me where it is?
Are you familiar with the Azure Sky Motel?
I'm afraid not.
Bro, useless.
The microfilms were a great help. I got these nice prints out of them.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you found them useful.
I didn't realize she was even talking to him.
Thanks. I'll come back if I have more questions.
Very well. Good luck.
Don't know. Can't ask him anything else. I'm surprised I can go back to my house, because in the first game you couldn't do that. Kitty!
Who's the cutest predator around here? Oh, yes, you are.
I wonder how many times I can pet the kitty before the game gets mad.
Daily papers from the last couple weeks. They have, accidentally made their way here from the recycling bin outside.
I don't know what else to do.
The Azure Sky Motel is the location of the first soothsayer killing, the stabbing of Rose Taylor. The Catmobile is running on fumes, so I should give this place a call rather than head over. I'll need a number first, though.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Got the number. I'll call first and see if a visit makes sense. God knows I have to be careful with those last drops of gas left in the bike.
So we're actually going to preserve gas in this game.
I've got the address to the church. I'll head over there tomorrow. I should see if I can find out more about Rose Taylor. I bet somebody at the motel has some useful information to share.
Motel? Oh, okay. How about we use the phone now?
Thank you for calling the Azure Sky Motel, your oasis in Cassidy. How may I help you?
Hi there. This is Kathy Rain from Rain Investigations. I have some questions.
All right, then.
So, I hear that one of your tenants was murdered back in February? Rose Taylor.
No shit. Here I thought the boys in blue ransacked this whole place just for shits and giggles.
That happens more often than you'd think. Come on, man. Help a girl out.
Sorry for the attitude, but you know you're the umpteenth person to ask about that, right?
I get that, so how about we stick with the short version?
Fine. No, I don't know anything that isn't in the papers. No, you can't see the room. It's rented out. And even if you did go in there, there's nothing that the cops or cleaners haven't removed since friggin' February.
Understood. So what about the next of kin? She had a husband, right?
Yeah, he came by later to pick up the personal effects. I just met the guy for a few minutes.
Did you catch his name?
I did, but I don't think he'd appreciate me giving out his name to some random lady on the phone. No offense.
I am a bit offended, actually. I'm not some random lady. I'm a licensed private investigator, and a renowned one at that. Ever hear of the Whitmore affair?
That does sound familiar.
Well, that was me. Now, here's a friendly piece of advice. Choose the path of least resistance. I can be a much bigger pain in the ass than this Mr. Taylor, believe me.
All right, fine. It's Orson. Orson Taylor.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Okay, so we're gonna try to call this person
That's all,
now.
thanks.
You're welcome. Have a great day now.
They're very impressed with our conversation. If you find it, Chan, I'll be interested to see. I do like looking at old commercials.
All right, found the husband's number. Here's hoping he's willing to talk to me.
Nice. We'll try to talk to him. I doubt it's gonna go well, but we'll see.
You've reached the Taylors. No one's home right now, but if you leave your details after the beep, I'll get back to you.
Hi, Mr. Taylor. This is Kathy Rain, private investigator. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. You can reach me at 555-142-062. Thanks in advance. Bye. I think I followed up on what I can today for each of the different victims.
Nice.
Just one thing left to do. I noticed that the Gazette had the best coverage of the soothsayer out of all the city papers. I think it's time to pay a dear old friend a visit.
Ooh, Eileen? Is it 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 Eileen? Who? Right now? Are we going now? I want to go now. Is it Eileen? I hope it's Eileen. I want to see Eileen. Let's go to the Gazette.
All right, here we
Yeah!
are. Let's see how E is doing.
Eileen!
Hello, sunshine. How's my favorite Christian reporter?
Oh, what do you want, Kathy? I'm on a deadline here.
No small talk, huh? Can't I check in on a friend?
I wish, but we both know you only show up when you need something.
Ouch. Well, I did have something I wanted to talk to you about.
Let's hear it then.
Jeez, I'm a lot more happy to see her than she is to see me! We're not a very good friend, Eileen. Oh. What did I have to ask her about? I actually forget. I guess it's probably just the killings, right?
What do you know about the soothsayer?
The serial killer? But... Oh no, it's that stupid reward, isn't it?
You betcha. Money in the bank, baby.
Oh, brother. I'd say this is a terrible idea, Kathy, but it's not like you listen to me anyway.
Oh, come on, Eileen. Don't be like that.
No, don't even go there. Do you know how many times I had to go to HR to get people to stop quoting that stupid song?
Poor old Johnny Ray sounded sad upon the radio.
Art, make her stop.
Why? It's not a half bad performance.
You guys are like peas in a pod.
Ugh, well, now I lost my groove. I hope you're happy.
Ecstatic. Are you done wasting my time now?
Oh, lighten up, E. Aren't you thrilled about another big case? Teaming up, just like old times?
You can't just pretend nothing happened, Kathy. You fired me, remember?
I'll unfire you?
Yeah, right. How do you even know you'll get that reward? This is Cassidy we're talking about.
I was thinking the same thing, but Lucas did his homework. He says this new mayor is the real deal.
That silly old man. He just wants one last case with his protege before retirement, even if it means you'll get yourselves serial killed.
And I'm all here for it.
Of course you are. It's not like self-preservation is anywhere on your hierarchy of needs.
Can't argue with that. So, speaking of my, needs, what do you know about Cassidy's most prolific murderer?
Not much. You should ask Art. He's much more up to date on that stuff, being our crime correspondent and all.
Do I have to go down the entire list?
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
I like her books, but I don't care much for celebrity gossip. Awful thing that happened to her, though.
What do you know about the woman who was burned alive by the soothsayer?
Oh, nothing. I hope that horrible demon is caught soon.
You're not gonna know
What do
anything
you know
about
about
anyone.
Benedict Townsend, the murdered deacon?
I don't know anything about that poor man.
Hey, you're a Christian. What does a deacon actually do?
It depends on the denomination, but a deacon belongs to a church and can practically do the same work as a priest, with the exception of sermons and rites.
Interesting, thanks.
Well, that was
Are
good
you
information.
familiar with scrying mirrors?
I think so, yeah. You mean the black ones made out of obsidian, right?
Correct.
Yep. What do you know about them?
Not a lot. I know they've been around since ancient times and that they're quite popular in New Age culture today. My friend Meadow is totally into that stuff. I bet she'd talk your ear off about it.
Let's go.
Oh? Sounds great. Where can I find her?
Let me call her tonight and ask first, okay? She can be a bit peculiar about things.
Sure, not a problem.
All right. What about the church?
Are
King
you
of
familiar
Kings?
with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not. My family, we're Protestants.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Eric Holloway, one of the soothsayer victims?
Not really. I'm sure you know more about him than me.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first soothsayer victim?
Have something for me,
She
Eileen.
worked as a nurse, I think. Other than that, I don't know much.
Give me something.
Have
Anything.
you heard of the Azure Sky Motel?
That's where one of those serial killings happened, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Thought it sounded familiar. I don't know anything else about it, though.
Okay.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
let you get back to your work.
All right, see you later.
pretty much useless except for the scrying mirror. So, great.
Art Hopkins.
Great work.
Just the man I need to see.
That's so. This better be good.
What do you know about the soothsayer?
What do I know? I made the soothsayer. Before me, he was the Mirror Murderer, the Cassidy Ripper, or whatever derivative moniker those dullards at the Times or the Sun can muster up.
Oh, wow. So, what's your take on the guy?
I could see right through you, Rain. You're a bad apple, and it stinks all the way up here. Finally got a whiff of that reward, huh?
Can't blame a girl for trying. You've got your sights on that money too, huh?
Who doesn't? It's 200 fucking grand. I got a juicy new lead, too.
A new lead?
200
Huh? I doubt
grand?
it's that impressive.
Nice try. not
I'm
gonna
sorry.
slip up. Word of advice. Go back to your cheaters and insurance frauds and leave the soothsayer to the big boys.
I'm sorry. 200 grand? Guys, this is the 1990s. $200,000 is equivalent to 500,000 or more. That is a lot of money. Who has $200,000 to just give away in the 90s? Hello?
What can you tell me about Rose Taylor, the first victim of the soothsayer?
Don't waste your breath about the soothsayer. I'm not gonna say squat.
Yeah, it's a lot of
What do you
money.
know about the Azure Sky Motel?
Stop wasting my...
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Certainly more than you. I'd be surprised if you ever picked up a book.
I don't need to.
All right,
That's all I
goodbye.
needed.
Okay, then.
Why do we need to know? Oh, we know his new
Hey,
lead.
Art, what's a synonym for disappointing?
Your outfit?
Now that's just mean.
Sorry, Summers, couldn't resist. Let me think.
That was
Disheartening,
rude.
Dismaying, dissatisfactory.
I think I'm looking for a stronger statement.
Then I'd go with depressing, distressing, or maybe demoralizing.
Demoralizing. Yes, perfect. Thanks, Art.
Anytime, kiddo.
That was kind of mean, though. Can we maybe ask Eileen about Art's new
Hey.
lead?
Yeah?
What do you know about this new lead that Art supposedly picked up on the soothsayer?
Nothing? I don't work with him directly.
Come
Maybe
on,
you could
Eileen.
Find out?
No, Kathy. I respect Art. I'm not gonna mess with his story.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Fine.
right, see you
She respects Art too much to do a little digging, huh? That guy's a grade A asshole. It shouldn't take much to bring that out front and center.
Alright.
Word space is acting up again. What was that stupid shortcut to reset the layouts?
Control Shift L, I think.
Okay, we're gonna leave.
What the heck? Now it's...
We're gonna leave that. Yeah, she said she's going to call her friend.
Art is one step ahead of me with the soothsayer. I need to find out what his new lead is somehow. Orson Taylor is the surviving
Is that all you're gonna tell me? Do I stun gun him? Do I leave my camera around? I don't know. Maybe I leave my camera to record him. Any luck on finding the commercial, Shan? Or are you gonna look later, probably? Hey pandas, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You just played this one? Did you enjoy?
my Michiru instant camera. It's loaded with
That gloomy dungeon, eh, Art?
You could say that again.
Oh,
I bitched to
okay, hang
McAvoy
on.
about that moldy cave for a decade, but it wasn't
Toy
until
frog,
Wiki
city
piled on
view,
that he got his thumb out of his
cacti.
ass.
I don't blame him, Art.
Oh, there is a
complain
camera back
vintage,
there.
huh? I can respect that.
Oh, forgive me for having standards,
Can I
Summers.
switch
Should be
this
thanking me.
camera
That
for
doesn't
this
need a
camera?
photo.
Lung cancer.
But no. Can I not just put this
I
camera
don't wanna-
where that camera is and like video call or like video him?
How's that little beeping pal of yours?
Jeez.
Oh, you
Now
mean
that's a
Agatha?
busy calendar.
Yes, that silly electronic Japanese thing.
Can you guys like
Cassidy,
stop talking,
She
please?
kind of died. I forgot her at home when I went to church.
My deepest condolences.
Cute little frog.
There'd be a ceremony.
Oh, it says someone needs to rehome their cat.
It was a research.
I'd be
I'll
open to
take the
that, but
kitty.
Mildred would lose her shit.
Culture.
My fluffball needs her Lebensraum.
Sure. Keep telling
I wanna
yourself
take the
that,
kitty.
Summers.
Nice view.
It was pretty good. There are a few aspects I was lukewarm on, but overall enjoyed it. That's fair. Did you play the first one as well? I finished the first one. I wonder what month I would have finished it. I hope you're doing well, pandas. Let me see. I uploaded the VODs, so that's fair. Yeah, you did play the first one though. I just finished it. The fourth and final part. So I think I finished it 3-ish months ago because I just didn't upload the last part until 3 weeks ago. But the third part went up 3 months ago. So I think we finished it 3 months ago. So relatively recently we finished the first one. I was just thinking if this was a video camera, I could set it up with this
Vintage.
camera back there and like they wouldn't notice. But it doesn't seem like that's how I find out his new lead.
Art is one step ahead of me with the soothsayer. I need to find out what his new lead is somehow.
What am I doing with this teacup?
Of course he's a green tea guy. Drinking coffee like a normal person would be much too sane.
What do I do? Stun him?
Oh, I've thought about
I have lockpicks.
Nah,
I don't know what to do with any of these
Hey, E.
things.
can I have one of your cards?
Sure, go ahead.
What am I gonna do with that?
It's Eileen's business card. Eileen Summer. Her work number here might be useful. I'll add it to my notebook.
Okay. Nice.
There's a Bible quote printed on the back. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. John 8:32. It's Eileen. There's a...
Can I not look at it? Okay. What can I do with it?
I don't want to... That...
Cacti rules. Okay. You have a phone, family photos, roll of tape.
Hey, do you mind if I borrow some tape, E?
What do I need this for?
Fine.
What am I doing with the tape?
A few family photos. Man, her brother is a hunk. Wouldn't mind getting some of that.
Okay, Kathy, calm down.
Cute. Eileen's office phone.
I don't know if there's anything else that I can do here. Didn't
Some old
click on the
sports trophy.
statue.
Guess Art was into that in his oh-so-distant youth.
Okay. I think that's everything I can interact with, so...
I don't want to show that to him. What?
Okay, can I, like,
That doesn't make
combine? What do I do? What if I just went home and clicked on the bed? What would happen? Probably nothing, but I'm just very curious because I couldn't do this in the first game. Kitty must get pets.
Who's my perfect little killer? That's my vicious girl.
We do have an ad coming up in 3 minutes, which is great because I do feel like I need a break.
I wish, but if I don't shape up and get some work done, I'm gonna end up sleeping somewhere way less comfy.
Okay, Kathy will automatically go to bed when you've completed all daily tasks. So where do I find my daily tasks? Is it just here? Oh, it's here.
I gotta get Art on Eileen's bad side. Shouldn't be too hard, that guy's a major douche. Art is one step ahead of me with the Soothsayer. I should learn what I can about the Soothsayer at the Gazette, both from Eileen and other sources.
So I have to turn E against Art? How do I do that? So interesting. I also wonder what this loading coin is. Turn Eileen against Art. Oh, am I using it on him?
I don't want to take his picture.
Okay.
I don't want to take her picture.
Okay. I'm running out of things I can think of trying. Wait, you see this? Okay, hang on. Do you see this screensaver right here? I remember having this screensaver on my computer growing up. Does anyone else? They look like actual like pipes. Wow. That was like a Windows XP. Brings me back. Man, that makes me want to play like Freddy Fish and Spy Fox and stuff, which I do want to do, but I don't think those are Mac friendly. So, c'est la vie. Hope y'all had a good break. Hey, Penny, welcome in. Thank you for that lurk. Enjoy your bee hug. Bee hugs start at 0, but they will increment when you check in again. But I am going to increment your check-ins to 2. Penny was here with I believe a Gemini? I don't remember if that was how you came, but they're here hanging out again, and I did a little snooping and I found out that they also stream, so go check them out. But don't be too loud because they're lurking. Don't be too disruptive. Does anyone have any idea how to turn E against Art right now? I took tape. Is there any other questions we can ask him?
Can I pick your brain?
Yeah.
No.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Don't waste your breath about the soothsayer. I'm not gonna say squat.
You know, I might have to get a one of those sideways mouse, because my wrist really does hurt. Just don't know.
I don't want to show that to him. I don't want to show.
Like none of these things.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want.
Talk to them, but oh yeah, we can talk to. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
How do you think Eileen is doing here?
I don't gossip about coworkers. Take that shit somewhere else.
That is true. We can talk about things.
That's a Michiru Pro, right? Early edition?
Correct. You got an eye for quality.
Force of habit. A PI with blurry pictures wouldn't last very long. I should probably look at that before I ask about it.
Then look at it.
Jeez. Do you get any work done in between those vacations, Art?
It's called foreign reporting. It must be an alien concept to a small-time PI like you.
Sure thing, buddy. Keep spinning that yarn. I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to ask. I don't want to.
Oh, this is also not helpful.
I see that somebody's desperate to milk their achievements on the high school sports team.
You were always picked last, weren't you, Rain?
I like your thorny little friends there on that windowsill.
The cactuses? Yeah, I can't seem to kill them off, no matter how hard I try.
That's cacti, Art. Are you sure you're a journalist?
Oh, fuck off.
Alright,
All right,
so we gotta read
Okay, then.
this thing before asking about it.
I remember that. Something about a corrupt church. When the story broke, the place was shut down and some of the higher-ups went to jail.
Bingo!
Can I pick your brain for just a few more moments?
Yeah.
That's quite the story you've got framed up there on that wall.
Oh, yes. One of my proudest accomplishments.
It must have taken ages to break that story, right?
Half a year undercover. Now that's a proper investigation.
That's dedication. Lots of sermons to listen to, I take it?
Ugh, too many. I could feel my gray matter shrinking with every psalm, hymn, and other delusion thrown my way.
She doesn't like that.
What made you decide to investigate the church?
I think we've got
I had a family
gold,
member in
chat.
that
We've hit
parish.
gold.
He told me some strange stories. Didn't take long for my reporter's instinct to kick in.
Must have been tough to ruin a loved one's place of worship. Ah, that simple here thought you were a militant atheist like me. What one?
Ah, that's simple. Here I thought you were a militant atheist like me.
Don't project your own issues with religion on me, Rain. My goal was to bring those corrupt assholes to justice.
What made...
We'll go with the other option then.
Oh. Must have been tough to ruin a loved one's place of worship.
They're better off, believe me. I'd prefer to keep them out of organized religion altogether, but at least now they're no longer associated with goddamn criminals.
What was the fallout?
One more.
Some people were arrested, right?
If by some you mean a lot, yeah. 12 people charged, 9 convicted, and about 100 years of prison time sentenced in total.
Damn. The state shut the church down too, right?
Oh, sure did.
Good riddance, they should bulldoze the whole block and turn it into a parking lot. That's a shame they didn't have to punish the whole congregation just because leadership was corrupt. Top one.
Good riddance. They should bulldoze the whole block and turn it into a parking lot.
Your words, not mine, Rin.
Ah, dang it.
What was the Damn.
Oh,
That's a shame.
I always
They didn't
choose the
have to
wrong one.
punish the whole congregation just because the leadership was corrupt.
you don't know what the hell you're talking about. That place was rotten to the core.
Did I do it? Did I make
Alright.
her
Okay.
upset?
Oof. I don't think Art's Eileen's favorite person right now.
Did I do it?
Hey, E. One more thing.
Yeah?
How you feel about art now?
Man, I'm itching to know what Art's new lead on the Soothsayer is.
I bet, but I wouldn't know anything about that.
No!
Not that he's been my
Tell
favorite
me,
person lately.
Eileen! He hates
You could
church!
still find out, right? Don't you want to ruffle that arrogant prick's feathers a bit?
Oh, well,
Pretty please.
Go, Eileen!
okay.
Yeah!
fine. I'll try, but no promises.
You're
Let's
the
go.
best.
Either that or I'm just a slow learner.
Yay!
Alrighty, it's getting late. I'm gonna get out of your hair before Art rats me out and calls security.
Oh, he wouldn't do that. He's not as bad as you think, Kathy. You guys are actually quite alike.
Oh God, you better take that back before you make me take up smoking again.
Huh. I have no doubt you'll be able to resist the temptation. Bye, Kathy.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. That was a good suggestion, Jasmine, to talk about the environment. It's the evening now. Look at that lighting. Kathy, residence.
Rain investigations.
Kathy, it's me, Eileen.
Yes.
Hey, E. What's up?
Oh, you know, just burning the midnight oil. So I wanted to let you know that I found Art's new lead on the soothsayer.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Do tell.
Well, you know those people who were killed? Apparently, they were all under the influence of some sort of illegal drug.
Interesting. What type
Like
of drug?
the red flower from
I'm
the
not
first
sure,
game?
But this toxicology report here says that the street name is Pyre.
Never heard of that one. I better go ask Lionel.
Who's Lionel?
Lionel? Who is that?
My drug... Well, a friend of mine, that's all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd say you should take better care of yourself, Kathy, but you've heard it all before.
Pretty much, but seriously, thanks, E. I owe you one.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and by the way, you know Meadow, that friend I was telling you about?
Yeah, what about her?
She said you can come see her tomorrow. She's got an RV over on the west side, Sycamore Lane 21.
Perfect,
I'll
Eileen.
go talk to
Thank
her in the
you.
morning.
Okie dokie. I gotta get back to work now, but I guess I'll see you around.
You bet.
It's evening
Catch
and
you
you're
later,
still
E.
working?
Bye,
Take a
Kathy.
break, Eileen.
Pyre, huh? I better call the cop shop and ask Josh about that.
I thought we were gonna call Lionel. What happened to calling Lionel?
You've reached Detective Everett, Narcotics. I'm not available right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Hey, Josh, this is Kathy Rain. Been a while, huh? Let's meet and catch up. I have something I want to run by you. Hit me up at my work number, will ya? Okay, bye.
That sounded
All right, I guess that's that. Let's see if Lionel is at his usual spot.
nice. That sounded like a very flirtatious voice, by the way.
Who's the best fluff ball?
Oh, soaking up
Couldn't
the
agree more.
evening. Oh, it's such a good kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay. Let's go see Lionel. I'm hoping to finish day one and then probably wrap up for the night. But day one is long. These are long. Dang. Downtown.
Hey, what's up, Lionel?
Hey, girlfriend. You here for the white stuff?
Not this time, buddy.
Oh, you broke?
Well, I am, but that's not...
You just broke. Well, I ain't giving you a tab. I'd never see my money back. No offense.
I don't want a fucking Coke tab, Lionel. I just had some questions.
Whoa. What's with the hostility, girl? There's no reason to be unsavory among friends.
Sorry, rough day. Can I run something by you?
Go on, then. I suppose I got some time to spare.
I like this character. This.
Do you know Pyre?
Oh, yeah. Strong trip, they say. I'd love to get my hands on some of that.
Hard to come by, I take it?
No doubt. I never got so much as a whiff of the stuff.
Oh, really? Who's slinging?
No one I know. Sketchy motherfuckers, though, whoever they are.
How so?
Well, for one, you won't find them on the corner like us, regular hard-working candy men.
Yeah, you're all salt of the earth. How do they conduct business then?
Well, they pretty much don't.
I'm not following.
Well, join the club, 'cause it's some real candid camera shit. Every now and then, one of them dope fiends starts yapping on about some creepy fucker giving them pyre, and it's always on the house. Trying to run an honest pusher out of business.
Some kind of obtuse marketing tactic?
If it is, those people sure as hell ain't capitalizing on it.
Some half-assed DEA honeypot operation, then?
No way. The feds don't give a fuck about Cassidy, trust me.
Who are these fiends, then? Got any names?
Nah, I don't ask for names. And the junkie clientele all look the same to me, no offense.
Ha. So you don't know anyone who could get pyre? Some drug dealer you are.
Now, I didn't say that. There is this one person who just might be able to pull it off.
Yeah?
A friend of the boss. Ultra-wealthy connoisseur. Tries everything once, apparently. Rich. I mean old money rich. Deeply connected.
Quite the sales pitch. Are you gonna give me a name or just leave a girl hanging in suspense?
Now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Surely a gumshoe such as yourself is well aware that information is a commodity.
I told you, I'm fucking broke, Lionel.
And I ain't deaf. We're talking a simple exchange. If you find out who's slinging pyre, you send the Love Lion a word.
Deal. Loaded guy's name, please.
It ain't a guy, strictly speaking. It's one of those, transsexual types. Prefers to go by the name Hannah Verdu.
Verdu? That rings a bell. Some French family, right? Mine owners?
You tell me. Sounds about right.
So what do you know about Hannah Verdu?
Not much, but I know she owns and runs a place on the south side. The Club of Hearts.
Catchy name. Casino?
Poetry club, if you can believe that.
Oh?
I can. Sure sounds like an appropriate waste of money for a Verdu.
Yeah. I suppose those motherfuckers ran out of rooms to put golden bathtubs in.
Either that or mammoth wool rug suddenly went out of style.
Tell me more
So
about
that
club.
poetry club. Do you know where it is?
South side, that's all I know. Never patronized myself.
Excuse me. Alright.
What's your take on the soothsayer?
Well, we got you here.
That creepy motherfucker got the whole town on edge, don't he? Funny how City Hall didn't give a damn until one of those celebrity
This guy
types got killed.
swears a lot.
Embarrassing look for the city, huh? I suppose it was just a matter of time until Cassidy got our own Ted Bundy. A place like this, with no hope, breeding ground for psychos.
Didn't tell me
What do
anything,
you
my
know
guy.
about Deborah Sinclair, the latest soothsayer victim?
Look, I don't know nothing about those murders, victims, whatever. Don't bring that shit up with me.
Okay. What about mirrors?
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Nothing. What is that? Some new age shit?
Oh, never mind. Are
Church?
you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
You ain't serious, right? Do you remember who you talking to?
Oh, forget it then.
I didn't know if you knew
Familiar with
some
the Azure Sky Motel?
gossip, you know?
Haven't heard of the place.
Maybe you knew some
I don't need to ask.
gossip.
That's it. Later, Lionel.
Until next time, hot stuff.
I like the voice acting that they did and personality that they did for that guy. Look up club at office. Okay. I guess we'll leave. Is there anywhere else or anything else I can interact with? Lionel, window, entrance, pawn shop, sign, window, cigarette machine. I was tempted. Tempted to click on it and see what she would do. Maybe there's a... Maybe I should go back. Maybe there's a achievement. Is there an achievement for interacting with the cigarette machine?
Rockports and other cheap brands. I'm certainly not going to waste my precious relapse on shitty smokes like that.
Oh. Boo. Give me achievements. Kitty. So we are gonna look up Club of Hearts.
All right, found an address. They're not open until Friday night, though. Guess I'll have to wait a couple of days.
What day of the week of this?
I'm beat. You want to hit the sack, girl?
Kitty cuddles! I want kitty cuddles! Kitty cuddles!
So, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, I know, kid. Time to move on, huh?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
I wouldn't be much of a PI if I couldn't see the writing on the wall for this one. It was nice having you around, though, kid. You spruced up the place, I gotta say.
Well, don't get lazy without me. I'm sure you still have a couple of years of detective work left in you.
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into the sunset.
What's going on, Lucas?
What do you mean? Something wrong with my vacation outfit? I've always been a sun-kissed kind of guy.
That was a disturbing dream. Finish day 1.
Okay, Kathy. Enough loitering. Time to get back out there. You've got places to be.
Kitty in bed.
Nah, I'll let her sleep.
Oh, I can't pet the kitty. Good morning. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Well, we finished day 1, so I think that's a good place to